the opening vistas of space promise high costs as well as high reward. We set sail on this new sea because there is new knowledge to be gained. The exploration of space is one of the great adventures of all time. And we mean to be a part of it. We mean to lead it.
Now that we're here, I have something I need to discuss with you. If you need time away from here, I'll understand. We all have to recover in our own way.
We can talk now, Sarah. I know I've been pretty busy the last few days. And what with Barrett's memorial soon. Let's talk. You know what? Let's go outside and talk. I know I haven't been available lately. I've been busy with the new ship. I'm hoping you'll like it. I guess we'll see when we get there. Took the last few days to just reflect on some things. Anyway, what did you want to talk about, Sarah?
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all.
Take a deep breath. Talk to me.
I don't know where to begin. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. The same, yet different. It's unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete.
What kind of knowledge do you think has been rendered obsolete?
Oh goodness. Almost every facet of science. Astrophysics, physiology, evolutionism, grav theory. The list goes on and on. There are areas of study that will need to change, and some basic rules of science that will need to be completely blown up and reinvented.
I wouldn't say it's completely obsolete.
Perhaps I'm overreacting, but you can't deny there will be more than a few textbook chapters that need to be rewritten. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn.
Isn't curiosity one of the tenets of Constellation?
It certainly is. Without curiosity, our motivation to explore would vanish. But in this case, there's a difference between exploring the cosmos and blindly entering the unknown without being prepared for the consequences.
I don't think it would have made a difference, to be honest.
But it has made a difference. Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good.
So you think the artifacts are the primary reason Starborn revealed themselves to us?
Oh, absolutely. Their arrival in our universe is much too timely to be for any other reason. It's also clear that the need to collect these artifacts are an obsession for them, almost bordering on an addiction. That leads me to wonder what the Unity has done to their minds and their souls.
We should definitely learn more about the Starborn before we pass any judgment on them.
Yes, I agree, but not at the expense of erasing our own existence. When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn?
Would you let those questions stop yourself from entering the Unity?
Of course not. I am, and always will be, an explorer at heart. My concern is how fundamental the change will be to ourselves as people. We don't even know if you'll remember anything about this conversation. I'm worried what that will mean between us.
I have to admit, it's a little surprising coming from someone who lives and breathes exploration.
This goes well beyond the boundaries of simple exploration. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. The honest truth is that, well, you're the love of my life, and I can't bear to lose you.
What makes you think you'd be losing me, Sarah?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing based on what we've learned. Even if I accompany you into the Unity, the question still remains. Would we know each other anymore? Even if we did, would we care? Part of what I do as chair of Constellation is weigh the costs of our expeditions. And this one, oh, the cost is extremely high.
One way or the other, if you love me, and I love you, you'll have to trust that we will make the right decision together.
I do love you. That's why this decision is tearing me apart. Listen, I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
Would it make you feel better if we enter the Unity together?
I don't know if I'm ready to make that leap, but knowing we'd be doing it hand in hand would certainly make it more comforting. Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I?
Never.
I'm getting quite good at that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Just think what we discussed. I know I will.
We'll get through this together, Sarah. Now I think we have a memorial to get to, so
Don't mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine now.
I know you will, Sona. What do you think? Do we dress for the occasion, or just to remember him? You know what? See what everybody else is wearing. Well, if that's what you're wearing, I guess we'll be fine.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
I guess I should say something, but I really don't know what. Barrett knew the dangers we faced better than anyone. If he was here, he would definitely tell us to keep going. Not to stop what we're doing. And while I didn't know him that well, I think we can do everything we can to honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for him. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from all this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private. However, I know Barrett would have appreciated the sentiment.
Hey, how are you holding up?
What about you? How are you? You knew Barrett a lot longer than I did.
It's not really going to hit me until later. Right now, I just need everyone else to be okay.
I don't know, I don't feel anything, really. I mean, obviously the sorrow of a loss, but you know, it's just everything.
That's understandable. People often feel numb after a shock, even days later. Just don't push yourself, okay? We all need to take time for ourselves, especially now. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
You don't need to be strong for everyone, Sarah. You can grieve too.
We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about me. Really, I'll be fine.
How are you doing, Noelle?
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
I could have done more to help, you know.
No, it's fine. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
I'll leave you alone. Hello again. It's been a while since we last spoke.
Ah, yes. I remember you. The wedding. I was so happy for both of you. I wish the circumstances of my visit were better.
Yeah. There's no helping the circumstances, it seems.
Yes, of course. Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. I was the one who invited Barrett to join. Oh, he was so brilliant. Even if the rest of us couldn't always keep up.
Were you and Barrett close?
Ah, yes. I officiated his wedding. Ah, young Irvin. I told him he was signing up for a lot with Barrett, but he didn't care. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they? We're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it, anyway.
What was Barrett like back then?
Exactly the same as when you met him, I bet. All smiles. Saying just the wrong thing at just the right time. You don't mentor someone like Barrett as much as you let him go and try to contain the damage later, eh?
Barrett was married then.
He never mentioned that. I suppose he didn't want to talk about it after what happened. The colony war took so much from us all.
And you were the chair before Sarah, correct?
Oh, yes. I was Sebastian Banks's protege. If that gives you any idea of how long I was part of our little club.
So you knew Sebastian Banks?
Knew him, argued with him, tried to carry on his memory when he vanished. Sebastian will be back tomorrow, we always used to say. It reminded us that he was still here, in the bones of this old building.
Well, I'll leave you alone now. Thank you for the talk. I might consider speaking with Sarah. I'm sure she could use your voice. How are you doing, Mateo?
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
It's okay to grieve, Mateo. Funerals are more for the living. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. We don't have a way of knowing whether we really touched the departed with our grief. We just have to have faith.
Well, we all grieve, and it's okay to.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Those were nice words, Walter.
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
Yeah, let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
I don't know. I think we find out when we get there, one way or the other.
Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Good talk. You doing okay, Sona?
You go do what you have to do. I'll be okay.
You know, Vasco, I know you've always expressed that you don't have feelings, but you have thoughts.
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
What are your thoughts, Vasco?
No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply.
Yeah. That's right, Vasco.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
You can make the attempt.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
You know, it was helpful, Vasco.
I will note that feedback for later.
Hey, Cora.
Hi.
You okay?
No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now.
Yeah. I'm probably the last person that should talk to you about death, but I'm here.
Is talking supposed to make us all feel better? Is that why we're all here?
We've lost someone. It's only natural that we come together in those times.
It's just... it doesn't change anything, does it?
No. There's no change in what happened. But we have to keep going.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
All right, Cora. Vlad?
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
You know, I think, you can give my round to the void.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
To the future. And the inevitable end.
Aye.
How are you doing, Sam? I don't know how well you knew Barrett, but I assume better than I did.
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
You're brooding again, Sam. But, you know, this is the right time and the right place.
I guess it's good to be in fashion. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh?
There's no such story on Aquila. You made that up.
There isn't? You travel around so much it gets hard to remember what goes where. Suffice to say, it's a story somewhere, and it seems appropriate. Anyway, you look after yourself.
You too, Sam.
And when you get a moment, can we talk?
I mean, I'm still here. We can talk now.
Got a lot of sad tales I'm running through my head right now. Hate to bore you.
Okay, we'll talk later then. Do you mind if I join you?
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
Tell me what you mean.
After the shock of what happened faded, I have felt nothing else. Just a numbness.
You're in mourning too, Andreja. In your own way.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... it is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
You're making perfect sense to me, Andreja. There's no right way to feel about death.
Thank you. Can we speak for a moment?
Did you want to talk now, or...?
This is harder than I expected.
Yeah. Maybe later.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
What is it, Sarah?
If something's on your mind, you can tell me. I should start charging for my services.
Is that meant to be sappy? Sorry. Bad joke. Thank you. I love you.
Oh, I love our little chats. You know how to make a woman feel special.
I guess it was later than I thought.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Hi there. How's it going?
Well, you know, it's going. Oh, I think I dozed off.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
Haven't gone up there recently. Is everything okay? Oh, I just don't know how he does it.
You know,
Some people
not really that hungry.
unintended.
You wanted to talk, Sam?
So we know the answer. Who are the Starborn? Well, we are. We're some cracked mirror version of ourselves. The whole thing seems unreal.
Well, you did theorize they were people outside the settled systems. Another universe pretty much counts.
Yeah. Who's keeping track? You know, yeah, +1 for Team Sam. I was hoping the Starborn were somehow so advanced that their concerns were cosmic, significant. Instead, they're fighting over goddamn toys like we've been doing since caveman times. It's just a stupid game to them. And all our deaths and suffering, now relevant.
Their motivations do appear to be human.
And they seem to be just as messed up as the rest of us. So the Unity is a gateway. A gateway to countless possibilities. And you have a chance to go through it. Imagine. I'd be lying if it doesn't sound like the adventure of a lifetime. I don't know if you're taking anyone with you. But if you take me, I got no idea if I'd go through or not. If it weren't for Cora, I'd jump on it in a heartbeat. Cora would probably shove both of us out of the way and dive in first. Born explorer, that girl.
An opportunity like this is why Constellation was founded in the first place. Pure exploration.
Exactly, right? I know it's your decision who to work with, but you gotta remember that the Hunter murdered our friend. Sure, the emissary may be a version of Barrett, but he's not our Barrett. But that doesn't make what the Hunter did right. Not by a long shot. If the Starborn are party crashers from different universes, I'd side with the one that's not willing to murder innocents to win.
Personally, I don't like either of them.
Me neither. My head is still spinning. Maybe after a few nights' sleep it'll be clearer. Take care.
Yeah. Things were troublesome. Andresia might be on the new ship. Hopefully you like it. I spent the 5 days before the memorial designing it, having it built. Took a little inspiration from the Starborn. Did a little bit of counter my own usual style, which I know style wouldn't seem to be my forte, but it's definitely not the Sanctuary.
Keep it moving.
I think once you see it, you'll, well, you'll see. I know I was a little absent from our usual time together while I was doing the ship, but I think you'll find it was time well spent. Hopefully you like it. I would say it doesn't really match most designs out there, but well, I'll let you be the judge.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
This is the Pilgrim's Pass. I'll take your silence as approval.
Captain.
Well, I guess everybody's in engineering. Andresia, did you want to talk?
So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
You don't seem particularly happy about any of this.
I do not see how any of this is cause for celebration.
Well, recent events definitely aren't, but, we've been through so much to understand all of this.
I know, but do we really understand? All we have to go on is the word of these Starborn, and the connection they claim to have to the artifacts.
I want to see this through, and I'm hoping your support will be there.
Of course I want to support all of Constellation, you included. But it is so much to consider. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
Right now, this is all just a theory until we have all the artifacts. I think we should focus on that first.
That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this conversation as long as possible. But you are not wrong. And certainly, at this point, we would not want the artifacts falling into any other hands. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Agreed?
Do you need me for something?
Not right now, Lynn. Hopefully you like the new ship. It's a lot, more compact. This is it when it comes to the galley. Living quarters. Same on the other side. And the infirmary. I'll let you tour it on your own. Obviously, you always have run of the ship. Cockpit is a little bit more view, but about the same seating arrangement. Control stations for people when we're in flight. Got an armory here. and a workshop. And that's about it. This is just the computer room. Like I said, it's a lot more compact. You know what? Let's talk to Tuala. I think a Vanguard mission might be the perfect task to put this ship through its first real mission.
Hey there.
Things for you.
Aren't you the one I saw running
You will
away
be
from that
scanned as
crazy
you
guy?
enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
I know it's been a while, but I'm here to do a job.
Everything squared away? Vanguard still has a place for you if you're interested.
Let's talk about it.
Come around then? Ready to start your journey towards becoming a full captain in the UC Vanguard?
I guess I'm ready.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Well, well. Back for more, eh?
Well, I have to assume it's not going to be worse than what happened with the Freestar. And technically I'm still a ranger, but gotta be honest. Put a bad taste in my mouth. Maybe this will be better. All right.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I'm not normally big into commitment, but for you, fine.
I guess I'll take it. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Should I expect trouble?
No major settlements on Tau Ceti. No real active industry either. Doesn't make for a big target. It's got the potential to be a pretty quiet trip. But there's a reason they wrote, "Here be dragons" on the map edge. So if it were me, I'd hope for the best and arm for the worst. And if for some reason you do run into trouble, don't forget, it's your job to protect those who need it. So, you ready to head out?
I guess let's do this.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Well, I guess I'm part of another team.
Pondering a career change, to be honest. Don't you think now would be the right time? It's too late for you. You've got
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Hey! Hey, you! You have a minute? I need to talk to you. You're the one that was on Vectera, right? You flew in on the, Frontier.
It depends. I have a different ship now, but that's partially accurate.
Excellent. So glad I caught you. Tommy Bitlow, SSNN research intern. Word is the Frontier was involved in an attack? It's true, right? You saw some real action?
Listen, I'm really busy.
Right, of course. This will take 2 seconds. Just go to the SSNN building and talk to Nadia Mufaz, my boss. She will pay you good money for an interview. This is great. Great! My boss, Nadia Mufaz, would kill to talk to you. An actual eyewitness! There's credits in it for credible newsworthy information.
And who is Nadia Mufaz?
Everyone knows David Barron, the face and voice of SSNN, if you will. But Nadia is in charge of all the research. All the best stories were written by her. She's really something.
Well, I'm not sure if I should be talking about this right now.
Just share what you want then. All we want to know is about the attack itself. Just go to the SSNN building. It's not far. Keep it up, Tommy. You're killing it.
Uh-huh.
I don't think this day could get any better.
Really? Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
I was told to talk to you?
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
What can you tell me about Tau Ceti 2?
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your recorder. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
And, what exactly are you putting on my ship?
Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe.
Well, I guess I'm all set then.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Well, I'll try.
You, Captain?
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
Alright then. Let's get this bird in the air and see what she's got.
About time we got out of there. We're locking into orbit now.
I think before we go to Tau Ceti, we can see about getting some other things. Well, it's faster.
Smooth jump. Nice work. Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
a world like this? This terrain doesn't fit at all.
Thousands of years old? Millions? Well, that's that.
Well, I guess they're still hunting us.
Any troubles you need to share? See you soon, love.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Thanks, Lynn.
Let's see what the stars have in store for us this time. Orbital insertion completed.
The artifacts are yours.
They're dead in space. Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
Mayday! This is easy to... Explosion, high energy research lab. Massive damage. Overrun. Requesting emergency evac. Please.
Good to go for landing.
Well, there's a perfectly good landing pad right here. I wonder why our ship didn't auto-lock on it.
National Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
I'm responding to your distress signal?
What? We haven't sent a distress signal. Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
Could it have been sent from somewhere else?
Out here? We're the only ones on this planet. If someone had sent a distress signal, we'd have picked it up.
And you're sure no one sent a distress signal from here?
Yes, I am sure. If there was an emergency, I'd be the one sending it.
Well, maybe I was mistaken.
Yeah.
What is this place?
We are a research station run by the Hadron Consortium. Our work is proprietary and confidential.
The Hadron Consortium?
Great minds advancing basic research for the future of humanity. A bunch of scientists who pool their grant funding.
Well, I'm actually also investigating an anomaly on this planet.
Constellation? The Explorers? That's a new one. One moment. We don't usually take visitors, but the director's willing to make an exception. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. Once inside, stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.